Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's Friday. I love Fridays. I love Fridays. Fridays are a great day. Today it is Friday, November 13th. And some people have really superstitious thought processes about November 13th or about 13th. I like Fridays and I like 13, and so I like Friday the 13th. I look at it as an auspicious day of good vibration and good energy. All right, so we've got one, two. We're using the Sacred Destiny cards. I don't have the box handy. It's actually in my table. I have a really cool, it's like a poker table that I use, or a card table. Like literally a card table, because you can like shift the top part. Oh, good morning, Solomon. Good morning. And you can store your cards in there, so I like to store my cards in there. All right, so we got one more card to go, so I'm like hoping something will come flying out. Okay, there we go. We got it made. Hold on. Okay, so we actually have a 4-card reading today, and not the 3-card reading that I normally look at. So, without further ado, let's take a look. I like this first card. This first card is about freedom. And so I'm going to, it's about release. It's about letting go. It's about not feeling imprisoned or entwined. Not feeling imprisoned or entwined. So you've got a really strong energy with that coming in. And again, we're talking about freedom. We're talking about release, letting go. And then the obstacle, because we've got 4 cards today, so one's going to be an obstacle, one's going to be your help. And the obstacle that we're looking at is illumination. And what is illumination? Illumination is shining a light or putting focus, narrative, or whatever to whatever scene that's going on, whether it is a scene within our own spirit or something that's going on around us in our environment. This is about illumination. Have you ever heard of the phrase TMI, or too much information? This card is kind of telling me that for some of us, it's going to be, freedom is going to be, this freedom is going to be a little bit uncomfortable. And the reason that it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable has to do with the fact that we're illuminating, or we're shining light, we're giving perspective, exposure, whatever way you want to call that, into particular situations that are going on in our life. And that can make us feel a little bit uncomfortable or weak or vulnerable, and that's okay, because it's just bringing some stuff up to the surface that we need to deal with. Good morning, Angela. All right, so illumination. Again, that's what we're looking at. That's our obstacle. I don't like to look at it as an obstacle. Personally, to me, it's chance favors a prepared mind. And if you know what's in the future, if you know what's coming ahead energetically or vibrationally, you have greater opportunity in order to minimize any kind of yuck that comes up with that. All right, and so what is our help? What brings us into a sense of completion where we do feel that freedom and release, and I'm getting like this cathartic breath, like finally, truth. So everything that we have been working with in our life, in our environment, we are actually going to be experiencing some great release and truths. Great release, illuminations, and then truth. So we're finally coming to this point where we're going to know exactly what is really going on, whether it is in our personal life or it is in our global life. And then, this makes me laugh. Because the first thing that when I looked at this card, the first thing just now, it was like the early bird gets the worm. And I'm like, really? And it was like, yeah, the early bird gets the worm. Diligence. Be true to yourself. That's really the message in through with this particular card, is about being true to yourself, being diligent, loving yourself so that you can love others. Being good to yourself so you can be good to others. Taking care of your energy so that you can share that positive love and light with other people as well. So this weekend is about freedom. It is about illumination. It is about truth. It is about being diligent. And that diligence isn't like getting up and following the same routine. It's diligence to self. It is diligence to self, embracing that truth and being who you really are and bringing that to the table. So peace, love, and peace, love, and harmony. Let me get it right. I will see you very soon.